Tomorrow marks 1 year since Charlotte's first mass vaccination site. Atrium Health teamed up with the Charlotte Motor Speedway to make the vaccine available and accessible. More than 15,000 doses were administered that weekend as people lined up for their shots. Enthusiasm and hope for a return to normalcy fueled crowds of people to show up to these events. In the first few months the vaccine was available. The first week of April saw the most vaccinations given. Since then, vaccinations have been slowly decreasing. WCNC Charlotte's Kendall Morris has the message health leaders are now sharing to encourage more people to get the vaccine and get boosted.
If you stood outside Bank of America Stadium at this time last year, the crowds that walked inside to get their vaccine looked like something that you would see on a Panthers game day. Health officials proud of what they've accomplished in the last year to get more people vaccinated, but they say their work still isn't done yet. A year ago, people revved their engines and rolled up their sleeves at Charlotte Motor Speedway in the city's first mass vaccination event.
We like to go big and really make an impact, and we do think that that had a significant impact in the community to keep our rates a lot lower, to save lives and make a difference.
Through mass vaccine clinics, community events, and more, North Carolinians came out in numbers to get their COVID-19 vaccine. The state now reporting 74% of adults are vaccinated with at least one dose. Amid the Omicron spike, the state continues to report high COVID-19 case counts and record high hospitalizations. But the number of people dying is far lower than in previous spikes. Health leaders saying the vaccine is doing its job.
When we look at the number of patients that we're caring for, the number of patients that are in the hospital and in the ICU, we know that the vaccines are safe and they make a difference.
Atrium Health reporting this week 92% of COVID patients on life support are unvaccinated. And while there's no longer a need for mass vaccine clinics a year later, with plenty of supply and appointments readily available, health officials hope the fervor that drove so many to get the vaccine initially will inspire more to get their shot and get a booster.
Boosters and vaccines continue to be an important part. We know they work, and we need our community to get behind that, get their booster, and most importantly, stay safe.
In Mecklenburg County, 52% of the population has received a booster dose. In Uptown, Kendall Morris, WCNC Charlotte.